Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Danifae's story. In case it snows. Following the events in Forelhost, Danifae decided to spend some time with the bodies of those children in a mass grave in there. She gave them all the rights, where she could with a lot of Archie. She obviously give them into Archie's care. Who knows how long I've been down there, but anyway, she's done what she felt she can do for them. And she actually spent some time sleeping beside the children, as if she was like watching over them. Really a sad state of affairs in that place. What happened to the children? And everything else really as well with the cultists, but especially the children. So we'll take and move on to other things. Little bear. Oh, what's that over there? A burnt down house. That's interesting. Somebody in trouble. Goodness me. Oh, hello.
Hello, traveler. You look tired. Perhaps Drobar can assist.
How's that?
For starters, he has 10 bottles of mead with your name on them.
Oh good, I like mead.
Well, they will, as soon as he finds a pen. In an unrelated question, do you have a pen he can borrow?
What's he need a pen for? Whose name's on the bottles now?
Right now, Drobar's own name. He puts them on all his things. But he shares it with someone named Blackbriar.
Ah, right, okay.
Is your name Blackbriar? If so, perhaps there is no need for a pen.
Well, it seems you've got a lot of items in here.
Yes, Drobar has always been luckier than most. He is always finding things on the ground that do not have anyone's name on them.
So, taking it writing your name means something.
That is how Drobar knows what is his.
Right.
It has always been this way. Otherwise, one of the other orphans will wear his socks.
Well, one way of looking at it, I suppose. So what actually happened to this place?
Drobar is not sure. Perhaps the circle of candles is a clue.
What?
Also the corpse.
Oh.
One thing Drobar does know is that whoever this was, he did not write his name on the shack. Drobar has looked everywhere, and it is clear the place now belongs to him.
Okay. Can I get a tour of the place?
Of course. Right this way. Over here are some rare plates he found in a fort. They are made of a special wood that comes from trees. Very valuable in Valenwood. This is a kettle full of wine bottles. They used to be full of wine, but a high-elf came by one day and wrote her name on all of them. But they are still valuable for the glass. Very good material for making windows. Over here is where Drobar keeps his torches and pitchforks. Very handy if you want to start a rebellion. Lastly, this is where Drobar sleeps and keeps a record of his belongings. He would move the piles of burnt wood, but he is not sure if they belong to another. Drobar cannot tell if there are names on them.
Well, thanks to the tour. Quite a quaint little place, this.
You are most welcome. Drobar has lived a blessed life. It is only right that he share it. Drobar would even offer you his most treasured secret, if his memory could recall what it was.
There's something I can do to help you remember.
Perhaps if you help Drobar find his lucky gold coin. That always helps him remember the important things.
Alright, well, there's coins lying around the place. Anything else a lucky coin? In here? Different colour, is it? Something different on the face of it? I think I know who this high elf was he's talking about. Probably Elderwin. Well, she likes her wine.
Have we met?
What's so special about this coin?
It is the first thing that Drobar ever picked up off the ground. He was very excited to find it, until he learned it belonged to an emperor named Septim. But later, Drobar learned that the Septim is not an emperor. He is actually a dead man.
Yes.
So Drobar carved his name into this coin, just as he does with everything else.
I possibly know where that coin is.
Really? Where?
How about your pockets?
His pockets. Of course. That must be where Drobar left the pen.
Yeah.
In this same place as his lucky coin.
So, can you remember what that secret was?
Not right now. But Drobar has a feeling he will remember soon.
Yeah. Okay, here. Here's some more lucky coins for you. Okay, thank you for the conversation, Drobar.
There is much treasure to be found, right at your feet.
Yeah, well. Okay, right, where was I going? Yes. Saying it the right way, here. Got sidetracked last time. That could be up there. Interesting Khajiit. Claims things were letting his name on them. A skewer from it there. Okay, let's go in here. ghosts. You don't look like ghosts anymore.
This road, on the other hand, may point me to what I need.
Curse you, grave robber. RK, take your soul.
RK. Blasted RK.
What's this Rushdie?
99 fools, life and death, delivered by my blades, and not once has the stance of RK shown itself. Do you hear me? You cannot hide from me forever, my mentor. So the fool comes to dance once more, but it seems I've slain all your partners.
I didn't come here for a fight.
Then you are still too late, and too stupid to comprehend why. They are one and the same. Or have you come to sharpen your fangs? In that case, the blades you seek are not here either.
Blades? Where is this place?
A sanctuary for the ghosts of the Akavir.
Oh.
My mentor once spoke of it in passing. Now all those ghosts have passed.
Oh, those ones that I
It
came in.
seems one of these ghosts was a greedy one. He had 2 legendary blades, away where the others would be blind to his duplicity.
Blades? So tell me about these swords that you're seeking.
One is as light as a feather, and as fast as the arrow it fletches. Its edge doesn't appear to be as fine, but that's deliberate. A light blade with an edge is brittle, and this sword is as sturdy as it is swift. The other is as sharp and as piercing as a confession. Heavy for an Akaviri sword, a blade meant to ward off blows and struck with force. Both are life and death incarnate. One knows not which role they play. These are the perfect weapons to slay my mentor once more.
So you're looking for the swords then?
Why else, imbecile? To hunt my old mentor.
Right, okay.
Yet he continues to elude me, as does his stance.
It's not even a matter of death can stop you. I applaud you.
Flattery will not work on me, elf. This cat never retracts her claws.
Do I never speak to the priest here?
Not at all. Speak with your equal. Pat round balls of yarn. I have 2 swords to fetch.
Well. Right, so she's gone, eh? She has a very high opinion of herself, doesn't she? Right,
Hey, stay quiet and follow me.
okay. Whose bones they are? She can't be a mentor, I wonder. Right, okay. What the... Well... Interesting, another ghost. These Archimedes. Hello?
You have arrived at last. Do not be alarmed. This pilgrim gave his body in service to the gods, as was his desire.
Right. Well, bless his soul and guide it to Aetherius.
May he find peace in the immortal coil. Thank you for the prayer. I am pleased to see the messenger I have been given is a person of faith.
You see, they arrived at last. Were you expecting me?
I have. Ever since my death, I have been waiting for you to come. Waiting for a sign. Then today you enter on the heels of my pupil.
Ah.
This is no coincidence. Truly the gods are great.
I take it you're Garrett then. Well, let's do this then, shall we? Fulfill this service to our divines.
Well said, my young disciple. For when we ignore the teachings of the divines, we throw ourselves in a pit of despair. In life I made one such mistake, and while the gods will not rescue me, in you they offer a rope, so that I may climb the walls of redemption. Forgive me, where are my manners? My name is Garrett. I am Savashni's former master, and steward of the Way of the Nine.
Right, okay. So what exactly is this place?
Who can say? It belonged to the Needs at one point, and the Akavir at another. As such, the ghosts of Akmora and Akavir roam these halls.
Right.
It is the latter with which my pupil has quarreled. She thinks that facing me once more will afford her a second opportunity to learn the stance of RK.
Is she right?
Yes and no. Technically it will grant her the opportunity she desires. Yet, without faith, even a million opportunities are as good as none. The stance of RK is based on instinct and flow and the rivers of life and death. It cannot be understood without first understanding the gods.
So why does Vashti feel to inherit the Way of the Nine?
The 8 came easily enough. It is the 9th that eludes her, and it is little mystery why. Contrary to her belief, it is not about whether one can overcome their fear of death, nor is it about embracing fear in order to value one's life. If it were derived from such platitudes, no doubt she would have long since mastered it already. No, the stance of RK is a technique that requires an understanding of the divines.
Right, okay.
You see, everything from the air we breathe to the ground under our feet is governed by RK's influence. In combat, the rivers of life and death flow into a single current, and only one who yields to RK's will can know where they part. Savashni thinks of the religious and the practical as two separate planes. At no point did she consider they can be wielded as one.
Right. So how does a ghost possess a living?
It may sound impossible, and to my pupil, that made it so. Still, one who understands how RK commands life and death knows the two states are nearly identical. However, the gap between us cannot be crossed by one side alone. It requires two willing partners to bridge.
Right. Okay. No more questions for now. What is it you ask of me?
To end the life of my disciple, and to demonstrate to her the power of the divines.
Right.
To accomplish that, you must endure what she would not. Only through the pilgrimage of the divines can you prove your worth. When you have walked the supplicant's road, then you will be ready to inherit the stance of RK.
Okay. apologise, I'm not exactly the best swordswoman around, you know.
It matters not. All one needs is a belief in the divines, and they will guide your hands.
Well, as Vashney said, the transfer of Arcane must be passed on through single combat.
Yes, life and death, the duality of nature, all is expressed in a fateful battle between master and pupil. This is a road you too must walk, but you do not have to walk it alone. There is a way to hasten the process. It involves receiving the blessing of 8 warriors who embody the spirit of the remaining 8 divines. Together you will be able to see the rivers of life and death flow through your stars, but only as long as the 9 of us are bound to your will. Such is the consequence of shortcuts, but we do not have the time for the long road.
So how do I walk this road?
First, you must find a brute of Talos, a warrior whose very breath is a declaration of war. Second, the embrace of Mara. Only one who fights for love will burn the embers.
Right.
Third, the mercy of Stendar. Claim the warrior whose very weapon is forbearance. Fourth, a tear of Kinnereth seeks the one who walks amongst the beasts and gives life to the soil. Fifth, a mind of Julianos. Only one whose intellect is sharp as my blade will pass this test. Sixth, a mark of Debella. Find one whose beauty is profound enough to melt a heart of steel. Seventh, a scale of Zenithar. Seek the aid of one who fights for coin and tip the scales toward your victory. Lastly, the Judge of Akatosh. Only a warrior who claims lordship over the realm of time will light the path.
Okay.
When you have been blessed by 8 who are worthy, and the 8 flames are lit, then I will stand as the 9th. Now go, my young disciple, and keep the gods in your heart.
Okay, thank you, Garrett. That's interesting. I think some sword techniques could be very useful for Danifae, because like I said, she's not exactly the best swords person around. We're going to learn more. She's more of an archery person, but she can fight when she needs to, but she does know that she still has much to learn. Okay. I don't know what's causing the strange texture effects on Garrett, but it seems to look okay from a distance, but when you're running up close, he's a weird effect. Right, let's get the gear back on again. If Vashni went to, she must have popped off somewhere to try and find those swords she was looking for. Anyway, let's see what kind of view we get over here. Well, there's the tower over there. Yeah, should go over there, I think. There are rumours of being populated by vigilants of Stendar, so they could be useful for recruit for the Dawn Guard, possibly. So let's see what they've got to say. here. Right. Well, that way. The path up here. Steep for that. This can be a path up. Yeah, there's a banner blowing in the wind up there. Okay, I think we're on the right track. Okay. Good evening.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
You're a vigilant.
Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear. We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Carset heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing healing and justice as needed.
Okay. Tell me about Stendar.
He is the god of mercy, the patron of order and justice for all of Tamriel. We bring his compassion where none can be found, by cleansing all those who would offend his children.
Okay, so you hunt Daedra.
And any other abominations that prey on mortals. Vampires, werewolves, witches. But Daedra are the worst. Their callous disregard for our lives is abhorrent in the eyes of the god of mercy.
Okay, so what's tell about Daedra?
They are profane creatures with no hope of redemption. They lure innocents to their deaths and corrupt the souls of all they touch. And their heretical artifacts grant powers to mortals that wreak havoc across Tamriel. They must be destroyed or guarded to prevent temptation.
Okay.
The Vigil will be watching you.
Well. Yeah.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light.
Okay.
The Vigil will be watching you. Stendar's mercy be upon you, for the Vigil has none to spare.
Oh, there's a Stendar shrine. You might have to speak to your leader. I might have a proposition for you. Oh, lovely night. Ah. Hello,
Halt. You approach the Vigilant of Stendar. State your business.
I'm seeking, perhaps a proposition for you, and,
I apologize, but I cannot and will not abandon the Vigilance at this hour. War is upon us.
Oh,
I can only hope that those at the hall have prepared themselves.
I don't know where this hall is that you're referring to.
The Hall of the Vigilant Adventurer. The vanguard in the fight to rid Tamriel of Daedra in all its forms.
What about this war he mentioned?
We came here on rumors that a Dawn Guard was forming, and found scant evidence as to why. Keeper Carset saw no reason to pursue it further.
Well, there's
Nevertheless, she sent a few of us to scout the rift. In the event any leads turned up, I was on my way here when I was assaulted by 4 Nightwalkers.
Yeah.
I would not be alive if not for a chance encounter with my old Thalmor friend Julrulith. Her magic is still formidable, and her politics still reprehensible. Thankfully, on that day, I only needed one.
Well, perhaps I might lay the hand if you agree to help me in return.
Then you must look elsewhere. I make no bargains. If you truly wish to lend a hand, then commit yourself to the Order. Only then can...
What is it?
Vampires.
Oh, right. Okay, let's get the...
To arms, vigilance! Rend them all to dust!
Never should have come here.
Won't leave Skyrim alive!
Is that the best you can do?
Victory or
You won't get the best of me! Think you can take me?
Who's who here? Damn it.
You should have stayed in your precious forests, elf.
Really?
I love a challenge.
Alright, so it's like that, is it?
That's the way you...
I don't
I'll
think
rip
so.
your heart out.
Where are we?
I'll mount your head on my wall. Sure, have mercy on you.
Oh, there they are. Okay. There. Extend mercy on you then, eh? Right, let's do this.
You think you can take me?
Just did. There's one more shooting arrows somewhere around here. Oh, there they are.
I'll bury you!
Oh, you want to bully your head. Right. Okay. Oh dear. Well, the British didn't do very well against them, did they? That was back. Checked him. One over here lost his head. Wayne, no thanks. Oh dear. Sorry about the vigilance here. Well, I'm sorry about your fellow vigilance.
You fought valiantly, adventurer. I am in your debt. As you have proven yourself to walk in the light, then perhaps I was wrong to deny your request. What exactly is this task you speak of?
Well, I'm a pilgrimage to honor the divines and requires Stendar's blessing.
Yes. It seems the gods shine their gaze upon you, and Stendar could have very well brought you here, so that I may drag your foes into the light. You have my attention, pilgrim. What is it you ask of me?
I just require Stendar's blessing so I may prove my faith.
Then you will have it, pilgrim. Walk always in the light.
Thank you.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light.
Incidentally, the fight against the vampires is well and truly on. You can go to Fort Dawnguard if you wish to join us. I don't think you should stay here yourself. All your colleagues are dead. Anyway, just to check, I don't have any diseases on me.
Stendar's light purify you of your ills.
Thank you.
Farewell.
There's a pity about those vigilance, but well, a lot of Stendar shrines around. Okay. So I don't know where I could find the Mara one. We'll check the Temple of Mara when we're near Riften, so go and do that. Certainly a good start. Certainly asking there if I don't know anybody in there that can do the blessing, but we'll check the temple first anyway. Right, let's get the we want to keep ears warm. Yeah, let's head back to Riften. That's the Blackbriar estate on there. Go in there. It's not too bad a night out. Yes, it would have been funny if Danifae went up there wearing her saviour's hide. Oh, look at that sky, purple. Nice. I wonder what the vigilance should have said about that. I think they were too busy in the fight that you noticed, to notice that she's had the Dawnbreaker sword out as well. All the ones round her were dead, so There weren't any witnesses to it. I don't think the original at the top of the tower would have noticed what sword she was using. Evening. Right. So let's ask at the Temple of Mara for anyone that can give us a blessing. Hello.
Good to see you again.
Hello.
Aye.
Oh. It's an unusual person in the Temple of Mara.
Hello, friend.
Yes. Until next time.
Need something?
Okay.
Until next time.
Good to see you. Be careful out there.
Oh, strange. Well, hello.
All praise be to Mara. Death to those who turn away from her embrace.
Well, more like an assassin than a devotee.
Maybe, but the two aren't mutually exclusive.
Well, I didn't know better. I'd say you were an assassin.
Possibly. Not every whisper comes from the Brotherhood's lips. Not all the Void's children prayed to Sithis. Do you seek my services? First, one must speak a name.
So speak a name when you kill the person.
No. A name is spoken. Then a crime is named. If I deem your cause worthy, then I act.
So what sort of crimes justify a kill?
I have a code, like most. Many whisper the name of an abusive spouse, or a cheating one. They come to the temple and seek my ear. They pray to Mara, but they speak to me.
Are they paid for these services?
Perhaps. But the temple cannot function without donations. Nor can I.
So why do you do this?
Maybe I enjoy it. Duty and love are at times one and the same.
Well, Lethal sounds like an elven name.
Perhaps. Not everyone wears the name they were given. Some are adopted. Others are taken. Others are taken. If I told you the story of an elven orphan adopted by a Nord family, would you believe me?
Well, that's...
They promised to love her. They brought her to the temple and vowed to Mara they would protect her from harm. And would you believe that this couple raped her, tortured her, and then tossed her in the very rat ways that run under our feet?
What?
A shocking tale, to be sure. One my ears shall not forget. But I wear her name, so that all who break Mara's vow will remember.
What are you doing, anything?
I have come to pray and ask for forgiveness. I have killed in Mara's name, slain those who have broken the sacred vow. If I have erred in doing so, I ask Mara for her mercy.
Would you lend your service to Mara in another capacity?
I'll consider it. But if it's passing out Dinya's letters, then rest assured, I already do.
Or a pilgrimage to gather blessings from those who serve the divines.
Then perhaps you are the forgiveness I seek. Very well. I will help you on your pilgrimage.
I'll learn your lesson, nothing more.
Understood. Mara, protect us both.
Wow. Interesting conversation that is. Brilliant. Interesting woman. Right. Danifae is going to sit here and perhaps talk to Lenthal a bit more. This could be our chance to perhaps get revenge? I don't know. We'll see. Right. Okay.
Need something?
Yes, I just need a quiet moment alone to speak to Lenthal here. Right, okay.